Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do the 50 facts about me video, but I figured that was too many. So I'm gonna do the 25 facts about me instead, and I'm gonna read them off of my phone because this is where I wrote them down. So let's start. My birthday is on August 16th and I'm 24. I think I mentioned that on a past video. I hate when people walk on concrete barefoot when they don't lift their foot up, so they make like, oh, I don't know, just the feeling I guess of it, or when they make this sound with the hands. Like, I hate it, especially if their hands are dry. Oh my god, it makes me cringe so bad. I used to live in an apartment a couple months back, and I swear we had spirits, or it was haunted, or something was going on. My sister was probably the first one who saw it, and I didn't believe her until I saw it myself. And I saw it a couple of times, so it wasn't like a one-time thing where it's like, oh, maybe it wasn't. I saw it a couple of times, and then my parents didn't believe us until my mom saw it, and she freaked out. I'm 5'7", so I'm pretty tall for a girl, but I'm too short to be a model, and I really wish I could be a model. Like, I would love to be a model if I could, but you know, I gotta get in shape first and then maybe try out. When I was young, I always wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be an elementary school teacher thanks to my first grade teacher, and I went to college for that, but I ended up dropping out. If not, I would have been a teacher. The only pet I ever owned was a goldfish. So I had a goldfish in my little bowl, and then my sister had a betta fish in her little bowl, and we put them together. And I did hear that betta fish like to fight other betta fish. I don't know if goldfish like to fight or not, but we had them right next to each other. And one day I came home from school, and the goldfish had like a red splotch right here. It kind of looked like blood, like internal bleeding. And so I think he was slamming his head onto the glass trying to fight with the betta fish or something, and he ended up dying, and I had to flush him down the toilet, and that was the last pet I ever had. I think I got that one at a carnival though, so they tend to die pretty fast. And then since I got that one at a carnival, my sister ended up getting one from Walmart or something like that. My first job was at Subway, and I loved that job. That's where I met my best friend Leslie. And you know, I didn't have bills back then. I was young, so all that money was for me, and I bought my first car, so I was living the life. I feel like I wish that I would have taken advantage of that more, because I would stress myself out a lot, and I didn't even have bills to pay. When I was in elementary school, I was in chorus, and I got tired of singing because they wouldn't make me a solo singer, and I really wanted to be a solo singer, and I got mad. So I wanted to get out, but the teacher told me that I couldn't get out unless my mom wrote a letter telling them to take me out. And so I had my mom write a letter for me, and they still didn't accept it because I was so good. Just kidding. They probably didn't have enough people, but they didn't let me get out until the whole course was over. Most of the lyrics I didn't memorize, so when we were singing like certain Christmas songs and stuff, I would lip sync, and I'm sure people noticed. That was so embarrassing. I hate roller coasters. The only roller coaster I like is a Silver Bullet at Knott's Berry Farm, but that's the only one. I won't get on any other roller coaster. I had gone to Disneyland, and I went on the one where it's like an elevator or something, and you get on and it drops and then goes back up and drops, and that was the next one in line to go inside. So I literally waited like a freaking hour to get on it, and then when I was next, I couldn't do it, and I told the guy that I couldn't do it. I was gonna throw up. I felt like I was gonna pass out, and he walked me out like in front of everyone, and it was so sad. I felt like I was doing the walk of shame, but I didn't care. I was not gonna die. I've only dyed my hair once, so I don't know if you could consider it dyeing because they basically just bleached it, and they never touched my roots. It was just kind of like an ombre thing going down. But I let it grow out, so this is my virgin hair again. I'll probably put a picture right here if I can of my hair when it was dyed. I hate drinking medicine, so if I'm sick, I try to avoid medicine. I rather drink vitamins, I rather take teas, anything natural I'll do, but I hate taking medicine. And the only way I'll take medicine is if I'm dying. Like if I'm really sick, I'll take medicine, and it's not just any medicine. The only medicine I'll take is Advil. I hate cooking. I'm really bad at cooking. I feel like I don't know how to season stuff well, but I love baking and I'm really good at baking. And I also think that I like baking because it's more hands-on. You get to like decorate it and do more creative things with it, and I love that's another reason why I wanted to be a teacher, because I wanted to do like little activities for kids, and like when it was Christmas I wanted to do Christmas activities. I'm like that. I like that type of thing. I have 4 journals where I've written on since I was in 9th grade. So when I started high school, I started writing on journals, and I would take it to school and I would write on my free time, and I still write on it till this day. So it's basically my whole life story from, well, not my whole life story, but from 9th to now. And it talks about everything, like everything I've been through, the good and the bad, when I met my friends. I have pictures on there, drawings on there, like a whole bunch of, yeah, a whole journal. And I hope nobody has read it. I have it hidden, but maybe my sister has read it, I'm not sure. I don't drink coffee. I don't like to drink coffee because I get very anxious. I remember once I drank coffee and I got really mad and I felt jittery and I didn't know what to do with myself, like my energy, I don't know, it just felt really bad. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like my heart was gonna come out of my chest. And I think I'm the type of person that will panic myself out, so I think just thinking about it would get me even more scared, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. So I started looking it up, and it was saying that I could overdose on caffeine, and I was like panicking so bad that I started drinking a lot of water. I went to take a walk, and ever since then I don't really drink coffee, and if I do, it's only when I'm really tired, and it'll only be a little bit. I won't really drink too much. So when I go to like Starbucks and stuff like that, I'll get stuff without caffeine, or I'll try to drink decaf. I won't drink energy drinks either. When I was about 4, I got lost. My aunt and my sister ran to the liquor store, and I tried to run after them, but they didn't know that I was coming after them, and my mom thought that my aunt knew that I was going with them. So I ended up getting lost, and I hid behind a tree until a woman found me, and she asked me where my parents were, and I didn't know because it was at my aunt's house. I didn't know her address or anything. And she told me that if I didn't know where my parents were and if my parents didn't come, that she was gonna take me with her. And I got so scared, but she ended up calling the police. Thankfully, I knew my address and I knew my parents' number, so they were able to contact them. And years later, I saw the woman, like me and my mom walked past her, and my mom remembers her. And it was just so crazy just thinking, like, what if the woman would have actually taken me and I would have walked right past my mom and I wouldn't have known that that was my mom? Like, it's really crazy. It's so crazy how things can turn out. I used to be in 2 party crews, so basically it was like a group of girls and we would party together. We would meet up and party together, or like for Halloween we would go out together and stuff like that. We would take pictures and we would try to, like, I guess be better than other party crews. I started when I was 14, so I was pretty young. I was the youngest one, and they would call me Chiquilla. When I was in elementary school, my dad used to pick us up, and he ran over my toe. It was so weird. So I don't know how I did it, but my toe was right here, and the tire was right here, and I was getting on the car, and he thought I was already on there, so he started going, and he ran over my toe, and it's so weird because my toe was perfectly fine. It didn't break, my nail didn't come off, like nothing happened. It just hurt really bad that day, and then that's it. When I was young, I used to collect plastic bottles because I wanted money, but I didn't want my parents to give me money. So I would go around. I was embarrassed at first because I would carry like a bag or a backpack, and I would go around, and if I saw a little can on the street, I would pick it up. Or I would also get the, you know, the cans, the little thing where you open the can. If you take them off, they used to pay a lot for those. I don't know if they do anymore. But I had a big empty gallon jar, and I would put them in there. And I would go like every other week to go recycle them, and I would get money, and I would be so happy. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I do have another Instagram. So I have my regular Yanet95 Instagram, and then I have YA_fitness, and I post workout videos. I don't go on it as often as I should, but I try to post workout videos for like abs, legs, butt, arms. And yeah, I'll probably start posting more on there. And if you guys didn't know, I also have a website. I'll put it right here too, and then I'll hit the link on the bottom. I sell workout bands and workout sliders, just in case, you know, you guys are interested. You guys can follow my page and go purchase your bands. They're on special right now. About a year ago, I came out on a on the TV show, the Late Late Show. I believe that's what it's called, the Late Late Show, as an audience member. And that was my first time on a show. You know, when you come out, when you can go and like sign up and come out on the audience. Well, I did that and I really liked that show, but once I actually sat through it, I stopped watching it because the guy who comes out, I don't know if he was having a bad day or what was wrong, but he was totally different than how he seems on TV. Like, he was so serious, he wasn't interacting with the audience. Like, I feel like when the camera was on, he was funny and like happy and laughing, but then as soon as the camera turned off, he would just, his whole face would change, and I didn't like that. So I just stopped watching his show. Once I was in the car with a person and we ended up getting pulled over. I wasn't driving, I was just a passenger, but the cops had us get out and we were like in front of the car, and the police ended up screaming and pointing a gun at me and the other person, and I was so scared. That was probably one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me. I would have never like thought that that would ever happen to me. I had my upper lip pierced. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a little hole here. I pierced it twice. So the first time I had it pierced, I got it pierced at school, and I just got it pierced during passing period. The guy came, put the needle in. I think he just left the needle on there, and like blood was coming out, and then I had to go to the bathroom and put the actual piercing in. And then yeah, it was so bad because I don't even know, like, he could have hit a vein or something, but thankfully nothing happened. But then it started scratching like the gum of my teeth, and the gum of my teeth started like going up, and I didn't like it, so I took it off. But then I decided that I missed it, so I put it back on, but I was too old by that time, so I took it off again. I don't even know why I spent that money on re-piercing it, because I took it off like a week later or something like that. I hate the feeling of exfoliator on my hands. So if I have to exfoliate, I don't like that feeling. I have to either use an exfoliator glove, I have to use a cloth or something. I can't use my hand. I hate it. I cringe. I can't even exfoliate my face because that feeling is like nasty. It's the same feeling as the barefoot on concrete thing. You guys are probably like, what the hell, that's so weird. But there's some people who don't like seeing little holes, like a whole bunch of little holes. That same feeling that you guys get because of that, I get because of exfoliator touching me, or dry paper with like when I have dry hands, I can't touch paper because it feels disgusting. I hate cooking chicken. I hate it because I get so paranoid about the germs. I have to wash my hands like 5 times after touching chicken. Like, I just hate it so bad. Yeah, that's it. Those were my facts. I was initially gonna make this channel a prank and challenge channel, but honestly, if I'm trying to prank my friends and my family, I feel like I can't be pranking them so often because they're not gonna believe me. They're gonna know it's a prank. So I'm gonna be doing different things. I'm probably gonna be doing vlogs. I'm gonna be doing Q&A. I don't know, I'm still gonna do challenges and pranks because I really like doing that. Not so recent so that they won't know what's coming, you know, so that I can, it'll be better reactions, as opposed to if they know, they're not even gonna believe me and they're gonna be looking for cameras, and I'm gonna have to get better at hiding cameras. So this is just, I don't know what type of channel this is gonna be. This is just gonna be like, I guess, everything channel. And if you guys follow me and like it, then thank you very much for supporting. If you guys don't, I understand. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I am gonna do some story times about like the spirit things because I know a lot of people are interested in that, and maybe the pulling over thing, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe, like, and comment if you guys have some ideas for me to do. Thank you.